You're not as much of an idiot as you should be, and you think too much. And if you didn't think as much as you do, you'd probably be making way more money than you are right now. It's a hard pill I had to swallow. So I've been in the game for 5 years now, and obviously over the 5 years I've had a lot of different friends, and I've essentially had a lot of people outgrow me when I thought I was hard. I thought I was hard, and I got outgrown. And I've outgrown a lot of other people. And so I thought it was tactical. And what I mean when I thought it was tactical, like I thought they knew something that I didn't know. That wasn't it. So I paid this guy $3,000 for a one-on-one. I lived out in Miami. I went to his house. I paid him $3,000 for an hour of his time. I talked to the guy. He's a fucking idiot. I'm like, I know more than this guy about sales. I know more than this guy about ads. I know more than this guy about pretty much everything that I think about business. He's done $180 million online. At the time, I had done 2. And so, like, it takes a different type of idiot to not like try and learn something from that. But like, I'm talking to the guy, and I'm genuinely like, holy shit, this guy doesn't know anything. And what I realized is, like, he just wanted it way more than I did at the time. He just wanted it way more than I did at the time. And that's the pill that I had to swallow. That, like, I was too smart for my own good. I'll use another story. There was a guy, or not, there is a guy who I'm very, very close with, who works for Alex Ramosi. And basically I talked to him, and my life insurance agency was probably doing like $350 a month at the time. Like I had just lost some of the best agents that I had. I was pretty down bad, and I was like, bro, XYZ name, what am I doing wrong? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, I feel like I'm way smarter than these guys. He's like, you are, but like, it doesn't matter, because like, it doesn't matter how smart you are unless you act. Action is the predecessor of all. I guarantee you that if you're watching this video, you know exactly what the fuck to do. You just don't do it. And I think the question of why you don't do it is a better question than what business model do I start? Because no matter what the business model is, motherfucker, you gotta get off your ass and get going. Whether you're in sales, whether you're a dropshipper, whether you're a trader, like, you gotta go. And so, like, I think the most important question is, like, why do I know exactly what to do, and why am I not doing it? And so another story goes for the same thing when I was starting a marketing agency. So I started a marketing agency, and I didn't make a single dollar for 18 months. If you're not making money for your first 18 months, you're obviously doing something wrong. So I took out a student loan. I spent $5,000 on a community. And like, the biggest thing that I learned from this entrepreneur was only focus on the one thing that matters, which is what is going to move the needle. I've been trying to think of my business like Elon Musk would think of my business recently. And like, the more Elon Musk podcasts I listen to, the more I realize, like, the reason he can scale 3 huge businesses at the same exact time is because of what follows. He goes by the theory of constraint, which is your business at any given time and your life at any given time has one constraint. It is not possible to focus on 2. It is not worth focusing on 2, because 2 cannot be solved at the same exact time. There can only be 1. And so the theory of constraints, it's like, let's step into your life, let's step into your business, figure out what is going to make the biggest impact, and then attack it with aggressive and brute force. Attack it with aggressive and brute force. And so for you guys, it's like, you think too much. And that's why you have no fucking money. That's why you're broke. It's because you think too much. If I could give you a tutorial on how to succeed, what I would say is, go find somebody who's done exactly what you wanted to do. Copy them. Do so much work that it would be unreasonable for you to fail. And don't miss a day. If you do that, you're rich. So, you know exactly what you should be doing. The problem isn't anything but that you don't fucking do it. Why don't you do it? If my mom had a gun to her head and a murderer was like, Cole, I'm gonna fucking murder your mom in front of your face if you don't make $300,000 in profit next month, $200,000 in profit next month, whatever it is, I would make the profit. And I would do it. I would find a way. Like you would just have to. Like there would be no other way. You would call every lead you can. You would make as many asks as you possibly could. You would go talk to everyone you could that makes money. You would ask as many questions as possible. You wouldn't sleep. You would make sure that it happened. My question to you, and my question to myself was, why do I have to put my mother's life on the line to finally become the man that I know I was destined to be? So, you guys know exactly what you need to do. You think too much. You think too much. Just act. Go, 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 go. I love you all. If you want to join my sales team, we take on 3 people a month. I do this content shit for free. It doesn't cost any money. So if you want to work with me, you want me to mentor you to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K, 100K a month, DM my Instagram. We'll talk about it. Maybe meet up if you're in the Scottsdale area. If not, we'll hop on a Zoom. But if not, no worries. It's all love. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.